Number one for New Country, Cat Country 107.3, Mornings with Joe and Jahna. We have a special guest with us. Nia Franklin is here, better known as Miss America. Good morning.
Good morning.
Have you gotten used to that yet?
Not quite. Not quite. It still feels a little strange to hear my name attached with that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really fun, though.
Congratulations. What was it like the moment that you found out that you were Miss America?
It was a moment of just kind of relief because I've really worked so hard to get here.
Mm-hmm.
And in that moment, I was still going to be just as happy for my first runner-up if she were to be the winner. But it was really, really just a moment of being grateful and thankful, and kind of a moment of shock as well. I was very much in shock.
I have a question for you. So how much sleep were you ladies actually able to get during the prelims? Like
it depends on who you were. Like if you go home back to your hotel and you crash, you crash.
Mm-hmm.
But for someone like me, I usually like to settle down first and wind down for the night. So I was getting probably a little less sleep because of just my personality and being a night owl.
We have some video available from some of the secret parties that you girls went. No, I'm kidding. Was being Miss America something you always dreamed of as a little girl, or is it something that just came out of nowhere as you got older?
It was definitely not something I dreamed of as a little girl. I mean, I did watch them on TV every now and then when it was on, but I never really even gave it a second thought. Being a musician and just not really even knowing if I would fit that Miss America mold. But I did get involved in 2016. I was in grad school at the time. That was going into my second semester.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that I needed some funds for school. And so I decided to just try my first local and see what the possibilities could be.
And as the winner, I believe $50,000 in scholarships you received. That's awesome.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yes.
So your platform focused on education, among other things, but education, you seem to be very, very passionate about it.
Absolutely.
Especially the arts
Mm-hmm.
and education. Why do you feel that it's so important to keep art in all aspects of the education system, from elementary all the way through?
Well, I always had arts growing up. Some semesters or some years I might not take music class if I didn't decide to. But I was fortunate enough to have parents who could afford piano lessons, could take me to church, and I could sing in the choir there. But there are so many children in our country who I've worked with personally that don't have that type of a household or that type of income where they can't afford any type of private lessons, let alone going to school, and they don't have arts there because their school doesn't have funding for it because of the demographic or the area in which they live. And I just simply don't think that's fair. And I actually went in under the organization AmeriCorps as an artist corps member through my university while I was in grad school, and I was able to work with children who didn't have any access to the arts and music.
Awesome.
And it was really an incredible experience, but I'm only one person, and so we need more people in our communities to take their time and really give back so that kids can have that same opportunity as other kids have.
Yeah, and you said that there's a 20%, I was shocked when you said this, 20% higher graduation rate in schools where some sort of music program is present.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did that inspire you to get involved? Is that?
Well, no, I just decided, I was already inspired. Even if I didn't know that statistic, I would still be passionate about this. But for people who don't believe the arts are important, that's a statistic that I love to share because there are so many organizations such as the National Association for Music Educators, and there's also Americans for the Arts that have plenty of this information online that anyone can go look up. But if I can be the voice to really get that in someone's ear and let them understand how important it is, that's what I want to do.
Cat Country 107.3, we're talking with Miss America, Nia Franklin. You're wearing your crown this morning. Have you taken it off since you got it?
Yes, I have. I actually didn't wear it much while I was in LA. LA's more chill and everything like that. So.
See, if I was in Miss America, I'd be going everywhere with that crown
That's
on.
what my friends say. And I'm like, no, it goes back in the box after I'm done with that.
Great.
Yeah.
We only have a couple seconds, so we want to play Wikipedia trivia with you. Nia Franklin, I don't know, you have your own Wikipedia page.
Did
Are
you know
aware of
that?
No, I didn't. Oh
yes.
my gosh.
So let's ask some questions straight off here. Tell us about the different titles that you have won along the way to Miss America.
Okay. Miss Capital City was my first local
That's
title.
not even on here.
It's not?
No.
That was my very first one.
Yeah.
What does it say?
Miss New York, of course, Miss Five Boroughs,
Yes.
and Miss Black and Gold.
Yes. Okay, Miss Black and Gold was the very first pageant that I ever did. I was a sophomore in college, and my father was sick at the time. And I just wanted something to do for like fun, because when I was in college, I did not go out hardly ever. I was very in the books, and I just decided, you know, why don't I channel my energy, and instead of in the books, which I was already doing, let's just do something fun. I can get a scholarship out of it. I can gain more exposure on campus and become more, you know, well known. So I decided to do it, and I actually did win that title at my first pageant ever.
All right, we're going to have to go fix the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, right now.
Before we let you go, Nia, how do you continue to make Miss America matter, make Miss America relevant today?
Well, Miss America is special to me, and it matters to me because of the scholarship aspect of it, but also the friendships that I've built through this. One of my really dear friends, she actually took an interest in me right after I did my first local. I lost, but she said, you have a really great talent, and she decided to work with me and just kind of be a friend to me, because she was actually the first runner-up of Miss North Carolina the year prior, and so I was like starstruck by her. I thought she was incredible, and so that's just one relationship I've gained through this program, and that's why it's relevant and it matters to me. And I don't even think that we have to continue saying that it's relevant. I think we just need to show people why it's relevant, and that's what I'm going to do this year.
Awesome. Nia, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Miss America's in the house. Cat Country 107.3.